Ho, 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 ho. Artist fun.
That's good. That's good. That's good. good.
Ho 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 ho! Artist fun.